Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be playing with another Too Faced palette because I'm going through these now. We're moving at rather quick speeds, to be honest with you, which is good. But we are playing with the Clover palette. And it's, I guess, like for their dog. I like the packaging. It's cute. Like, I just think, and it's a nice tin case. Like, the packaging is just adorable. And then the inside of the color story looks like this. And it's a color story. Again, it's, if you really take out these bright colors, it's a neutral palette. It truly is. Now, this one does have more bright colors than pretty much any other palettes that are in this packaging. But even with that said, that I have anyway. But with that said, it's still a fairly neutral palette. Now, I did kind of make a more colorful look today, but it's because I was just wanting color. You know what I mean? But the first shade we're going to go into is Love is Love. And in all honesty, I kind of like the look I came up with today. And I think it turned out really good. And I'm not surprised by it on one hand. But then again, on the other hand, I kind of am, to be honest. I wasn't really thinking it was going to be all that bright. And the reason I say that is because, honestly, the mattes are really good. But again, it's the, I guess, satin shades that just aren't doing it for me in this palette. And that's funny because yesterday the satin, it performed really good. So I don't know. I don't understand their formula, like why it's so inconsistent on shades. But regardless, I really enjoyed creating this look today because I was kind of in a mood for some color. Now, I will say this color story is nothing unique, and it's actually not available unless you find it like maybe from someone that's selling theirs. It's not on the Too Faced website or anywhere like that, but you can get this same color story almost in other palettes for sure. But I guess I am glad I do have these, just because for the most part I can make them work. So it's not just like I have it for nostalgia or for packaging or anything like that. I can make them work. But I'm glad I got them also, but because like they are nice to travel with and they are cute to travel with. So for that, it's like, well, kind of makes it worth it then, you know? And the mirrors in them are nice. This one is anyway. Now, they do have the littler palettes that are a little more colorful. But for the most part, Too Faced isn't really known for color. But I can't wait to get through these, rank these, and then move on. I will say that too. I think I might, if I get these done by the end of January, I think I might spend like February creating like Valentine's Day looks, is what I'm thinking. Like, what am I gonna like choose to wear for Valentine's Day type of thing. Now we're gonna go into Daddy Loves Me, which is just, so I went into this shade first, this lighter pink. Now I'm gonna go into this like purplish pink color. We're gonna put it on the outer corner and bring it in a little bit in the crease. I will say if you do go in with a heavy hand, it's not that big of a deal because they do blend nicely. But you can go in with a light hand and build the color also. So that is a good thing when it comes to Tarte, Too Faced, any of that. If any color scares you, just go in with a light hand. And if you do go in with a heavy, just blend. Blend, blend, blend. It'll be fine. Alright. I think I got those shades where I need them. Okay. Then we're going to go into the shade, I don't drop the brushes, Cuddle Buddy. And it's like a purple brown shade. It's brown with like a purple undertone to it, I guess is the best way to describe it. But it's more of a neutral color. One of these days I won't drop this stuff as much as I do. Of course, probably holding the palette's not the best idea, but you know, it is what it is. Alright. Now that I got that on and blended out, okay. Then I decided, let's lay this stuff down so we don't drop it again, because that will happen. Alright, so then I decided that I wanted to go into TF Mascot. And it's this shade here. It looked like a satin purple with like little glitter thingies in it, right? But again, a satin, right? But you'll see. Look at this. Like, there's nothing. It looks like powder. Like, that doesn't look like no satin to me. It does look like the shade that's in the pan. And it does look nice on my, you know, eye lid with all my wrinkles and stuff. Like, it looks nice laying down. It just doesn't give you any of that pop. You know what I mean? Like shininess. I like shiny, shiny stuff, you know? Now, I know everybody doesn't, so I guess, you know, that's a good thing. Okay. Then we're going to go back to that shade that I used on the outer corner, the Daddies Love Me. That doesn't sound good. I don't want to lose that darker shade on my outer corner. Even though it's not that much darker than this shade, to be honest. And I want to blend. No, I didn't spray this shade, so that maybe could make a difference. I couldn't tell you one way or the other, to be honest with you. And I can't tell you, how much of a difference it would make either. But I wanted something else, right? So I decided to go into this shade Puppy Eyes. It's like this white satin shade. And I picked it up on my finger and I just tapped it right in the middle. And it really didn't do much. It just like kind of laid down, like, I don't know, it just isn't giving me like a metallic feel almost, And that's what I was kind of going for. But it did lighten the middle up enough to make it look like there was something there, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Because I didn't want to like lose that color, but I didn't want to have it like that either, So then I went back into the TF Mascot. And I just made sure that it was like on the outer portion here. And inner portion. I think I may have put a little bit too much of that white on, but we can make it work. We won't know once we get everything else all on it anyway. It's just a little bit lighter right there in the middle, that's all. But I kind of do like that. It kind of made it different at that point, in which case then that's fine by me, I like different. Then I took the shade I Rough You, so cute, and I put that just in the inner corner. And it's like a satin pink shade, like very light icy pink. Because I wanted a little bit of something there, but not too much, because this eye just isn't quite it. So then I took the shade, so let's see, I just put that one in the inner corner, Rough You, and now I'm going to take Wolf, this gray black shade, and I'm going to line my top lash line with it. And I will say this is a nice pigmented black. I would say it's black, not black gray. You can blend it though, and it's like a charcoaly color then, obviously, but depending on how dark you want it, let's put it like that. I gotta go slow. I'm sorry, guys, because I will have the best. Black's not a color I'm good with. And then I took it and ran it just a little bit on the lower lash line, maybe like a third. Maybe. I'm not even for sure. It was a third of the way in, to be honest. But I did run it a little bit. Okay. And then I'm just going to go back into that shade Cuddle Buddy that we used, and we're going to blend that part out a little bit better so it looks a little more cohesive. I did get a good bit of fallout from that purple shade, just to let you know also. Mainly because, like I said, it's got glitters in it, that purple shade did, that I laid on the lid. And the glitters went everywhere. It's not necessarily eyeshadow as it is glitter everywhere. Alright. I did get to brush away most of it on the other eye, but I think I went a little bit too heavy-handed on this eye, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get those glitters brushed away as well as the other eye. But even with that said, it's not horrible. It's not the worst I've ever seen. But if you have this palette, definitely spray that spray brush. That way you don't even have to worry about it. Okay. I think we got both eyes the same. So let's curl the lashes. So yeah, I mean, did you all buy this palette? I know I was late to the game with the palette. Like, I didn't buy it when it first launched because I guess it just didn't really call to me, you know, to get it. But as I started kind of collecting, which is not good, but collecting the Too Faced stuff, I was like, I think I do want that. And I did enjoy playing with it the couple times I played with it. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like my favorite palette from them either. But I don't think I have a favorite palette by them, at least not in this packaging. I'm using the It Cosmetics Superhero for my top lashes. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Lancome, of course. I need to come up with a new lower lash line. That way I don't always use Lancome, I guess. But to me, if you find something that you know just works and you don't have to worry about it, I don't go fishing for things like that now. I want whatever's easiest. I go fishing for whatever's easiest. And if I find that, I'm good. Like, I can stop. Except when it comes to eyeshadows, I can't stop. But that's because color stories change. Even though I can probably make any color story with the eyeshadows I do have, I just can't help myself with that one though. I just really like eyeshadow palettes. And blushes, so it seems. I'm really getting into blushes. But the problem with that is that, well, A, I think that those are okay to get into. Mascara goes bad, you know? Quick. So, where eyeshadow palettes can last quite a long time, technically. But when you do have so many, then you forget what you have, and then it's good stuff. Like, for example, today for bronzer and blush, I used the Sun Kiss in the Bronzed Moment from Jaclyn Hill. I forgot how much I got 3 of these in different, not 3 of this, but 3 of these kind things. I love these. These are amazing. The bronzers work effortlessly. The blush works effortlessly. Like, I adore this. I used her highlighter today, the iced highlighter. That's what I'm wearing today. Like, again, beautiful highlighter, you know? And I'm like, why do I keep forgetting about these? These are so good. But I do. Now, her eyeshadow palette, I'm not on board with that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people liked it. I didn't care for the eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette, meaning the strawberry one. The ones with Morphe I love, and I never got the mom one. For lipstick today, I decided to go a little bit more punchy, a little more purple berry type of shade. And it is the shade, no, where is the shade? Now, where did that thing go? It's Becca. Oh, maybe that's it. In Hibiscus. And you can't get these anymore, but that's why I actually decided to pull it out, because, like, I know I like 2 of them for sure, the Sugar and the Kiss, Cupid's Kiss. So I think I'm keeping those 2. I think I can pass this one along. It is pretty, and it is a little different than what I usually have, but where you can't get it no more, I just don't feel the need to keep it. And it's not like an, oh, I love it type of color, you know? And then I have the shade Petal, which my granddaughter got a hold of. Love that. Love that. And then I have a bright red shade from her, but I've already gotten rid of that. And I only have one more. I have Orchid to try. And then that's done. For foundation today, I'm using this one. The Uma by Sharon C. from Walmart. This foundation here, this one, what is this even? I don't, I've talked about it before, but, oh, Fair Lady T5. This is really good foundation, and it is a really good match to my skin. Like, this is phenomenal, no kidding. So, concealer, I use the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I don't think I like that. Like, maybe it's old, maybe I need to get a new one. Maybe it's just the shade. But I don't think I like that. And it's got me wondering, because I know I like the lightening one, the brightening one. But that particular one there, I'm not a fan of. But I think I just need to get a new shade. But I'm going to figure that one out, because everybody raves on that. So I can't figure out why I wouldn't like it if everybody raves on it. You know what I mean? And then that's it. That's everything, right? Yep. Oh, I got a little mark. For, no, it's not everything. For powder, I use my Hourglass to set with. Now that's everything. So I hope this video helped in some way. I hope you enjoyed it. I know they are so long with me rambling and then me just taking forever to be quiet to line. Maybe I need to like not even line my eyes and just call that a day because that takes too long. But anyway, I'll let you go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that we're notified when I do upload. I am trying to go through this collection and let you see what I do have, what I don't think I'm going to keep, what I think I'm going to keep. It's rather large. It's going to take me probably all year to do it, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And yeah, I upload every day but Sunday, so I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.